There's been a motion and second. The motion is not debatable.
Mr. Chairman, why is it not debatable? Point of order.
It is debatable.
Mr. Chair, I strike the last word.
Hold on.
Mr. Chairman.
We're going to table the motion.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, why don't we want to debate Elon Musk coming in and talking to us about his work and how he's enriched himself for $64 billion?
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman.
Chair recognizes Dr. Fox.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move to table the motion.
There's
I
a
second.
motion to table. Is there a
Mr.
second?
Chairman,
Second by
point of
Mr.
order.
Higgins.
Point of order.
Now,
Mr.
the
Chairman.
motion is not debatable, as many
Point of order, Mr.
are in
Chairman.
favor of tabling. Point of order. State your point.
Mr. Chairman, I think it's outrageous that this committee will not even entertain a motion.
No, you state your.
Chairman, that's not a point of order.
Somebody
You know,
who's
I-
breaking
I-
the law
agree. Point
and
of order.
dismantling our federal
There's
agencies.
been a
Out of
motion.
order.
You're
Point of
Hiring
order.
federal
Out of order.
employees
No, we don't listen to
and
Democrats.
data,
Out of
and
order.
you will not
Out of order.
even
Out of order.
entertain a motion
The
to
motion
break
is
this
adjourned.
in
This is
front of the
demagoguery. This is
As
oversight
out of
many
order.
committee.
as are in favor of tabling.
Yes,
signify.
let's have order in this
Mr.
country.
Stansberry, you're out of order. You know you're out of order. You know the rules of this committee. There's been a motion.
Mr.
and a
Elon
second to
Musk is
table.
out of
Now,
order and dismantling.
He's out of order.
God.
I call the question.
There's been a motion and second. Motion by Dr. Fox, second by Mr. Higgins to table. All those in favor of tabling signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed signify by saying no.
No.
In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it and the motion
Mr.
is
Chairman,
tabled.
I ask for a recorded
A
vote.
recorded vote is ordered. We will set up for the clerk to call the roll. We'll stand at ease when we get the staff ready to go for this.
For those watching at home, they don't have the votes in the room.
Mr. Chairman, speaking of efficiency of our time, since we're just sitting here, I would love to hear from someone why we don't want to have Mr. Musk come testify. before.
Gentleman's not recognized. This is a committee hearing about eliminating wage fraud and abuse. You've pulled a parliamentary move, which you have the right to do. This wasn't expected. It wasn't in the agenda. We're trying to print everything and get it ready to have the roll call vote.
Well, speaking of abuse, we have someone who
Mr.
is
Chairman, he's
shutting
out of
down
order.
federal
You're out of
programs
order. You're out of order.
benefiting billions
Chairman,
of
he's
dollars.
out of order. This is just democracy.
Mr. Chairman.
Demagoguery again.
Can you control the other side? They're out of control.
I'm trying.
Hashtag irony.
Mr. Chairman, it appears the clerk is ready for roll call.
Mr. Jordan. Mr. Turner. Mr. Gosar. Ms. Fox.
Fox votes aye to table.
Ms. Fox votes aye. Mr. Grothman. Mr. Cloud. Mr. Cloud votes aye. Mr. Palmer. Mr. Higgins. Mr. Higgins votes aye. Mr. Sessions. Mr. Biggs. Mr. Biggs votes aye. Miss Mace. Miss Mace votes aye. Mr. Fallon. Mr. Fallon votes aye. Mr. Donalds. Mr. Perry. Mr. Timmons. Mr. Burchett. Mr. Burchett votes aye. Miss Green. Miss Green votes aye. Miss Boebert. Miss Luna. Mr. Langworthy. Mr. Burleson. Mr. Crane. Mr. Crane votes aye. Mr. Jack. Mr. McGuire. Mr. McGuire votes aye. Mr. Gill. Mr. Gill votes aye. Mr. Connolly.
Nay.
Mr. Connolly votes nay. Miss Norton.
No.
Miss Norton votes no. Mr. Lynch. Mr. Lynch votes no. Mr. Krishnamurthy. Mr. Krishnamurthy votes no. Mr. Khanna. Mr. Mfume. Ms. Brown.
Brown votes no. I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. Yes, voting no to table.
Ms. Brown votes no. Ms. Stansbury.
I vote no to a motion that would table a subpoena for Elon Musk.
More demagoguery.
It's out of order to discuss what the motion is. Okay, guys.
It's out of order. All right, order. All right, let's go. Keep-
Ms. Stansbury votes no. Mr. Garcia. Mr. Garcia votes no. Mr. Frost. Mr. Frost votes no. Miss Lee. Miss Lee votes no. Mr. Kassar.
No on the motion to table our motion to have Elon Musk at this committee.
Mr. Kassar votes no. Ms. Crockett.
No on giving the American people the transparency that they deserve by bringing this
Demagoguery
oligarch
again.
before
More of
us.
this. Nope.
Ms. Crockett votes no. Ms. Randall. Ms. Randall votes no. Mr. Subramaniam.
No.
Mr. Subramaniam votes no. Ms. Ansari.
No.
Ms. Ansari votes no. Mr. Bell.
No.
Mr. Bell votes no. Ms. Simon.
No.
Ms. Simon votes no. Mr. Min.
Min is a hard no.
Mr. Min votes no. Ms. Presley.
Yeah.
Ms. Presley votes no. Ms. Tlaib.
I decided to put my residents before Elon Musk, and I'm voting no.
Ms. Tlaib votes no. Mr. Chairman.
I vote yes, and
Mr. Chairman votes yes.
Mr. Chairman, how am I recorded?
yeah. Who recognized?
Mr. Chairman, how am I recorded?
Oh, has Mr. Timmons been recorded?
Mr. Timmons is not recorded.
Aye.
Mr. Timmons votes aye.
Mr. Chairman, how am I recorded? Representative Perry?
Mr. Perry is not recorded.
Representative Perry votes aye.
Mr. Chairman, how is
Mr.
Boebert?
Perry votes aye.
Mr. Chairman, how is Boebert recorded?
Ms. Boebert is not recorded.
Boebert votes aye.
Ms. Boebert votes aye.
Mr. Chairman, how is Burleson recorded?
Mr. Burleson is not recorded.
Votes aye.
Mr. Burleson votes aye.
How is Mr. Grothman recorded?
Mr. Grothman is not recorded.
I'll vote aye.
Mr. Grothman votes aye.
Mr. Chairman, how is Mr. Gosar recorded?
Mr. Gosar is not recorded.
Aye.
Mr. Gosar votes aye.
Mr. Chairman, how is Mr. Donalds recorded?
Mr. Donalds is not recorded.
Aye.
Mr. Donalds votes aye.
How has Mr. Jack been recorded?
Mr. Jack is not recorded.
Mr. Chairman? Vote aye, please.
Mr. Jack votes aye.
Are there any other members who have not been recorded? Any members who wish to change their votes? Do we have a member en route?
Point.
Will the clerk please tally the report, the roll call?
Mr. Chairman, on this vote, the ayes are 20, the nays are 19.
The ayes have it, and the motion fails. And I might add, Mr. Ranking Member, you all could have invited Mr. Musk to be your minority witness, but you all chose to have a college professor, which is what you normally choose to have as a witness at any hearing, and that's fine. But you all had an opportunity to invite Elon Musk, and you chose not to. So,
Mr. Chairman, could I just
Yes.
respond? Thank you. You make a point, but from our point of view, given the prominence Mr. Musk has been given by President Trump in this administration, sweeping unprecedented powers, from our point of view, he is not a minority witness. He ought to be a full committee witness because of the prominence and the role he's playing, and subject to the oversight and scrutiny of this committee. Thank you.